Hello everyone, another video for this weekend on Formula 44, which is the wellness regimen, holistic wellness regimen, holistic wellness work-life balance, where we don't neglect our health, which is not only the physical health, it's the mental health, it's the social well-being, it's the spiritual well-being, because we are not just the physical, we are also having a mind, which is a subtle body. We are also spiritually ordained. So how do we bring a synthesis of what we are? This is a simple formula in which we adopt some simple eating habits and exercise habits. After all, very little effort is required in the 7 elements of Formula 44, which is eating of 1 fistful of nuts and dry fruits, eating 2 helpings of fruits, drinking 3 glasses of sufficiently warm water, and not drinking, actually sipping on the empty stomach when we get up. Then ensuring that we have at least 4 helpings of grains, vegetables, lentils, pulses, green leaves, etc. every day in our lunch and dinner. And then the other 4 elements of exercises will come to meditation later. But the 3 elements, which are pranayam, breathing techniques, 3 rounds, 2 rounds of walking and 4 rounds of Surya Namaskar, sun salutation. In my opinion, these are very much possible for everyone to do. We can increase the number, we can increase the time frame, but doing the minimum rounds is very easy for all these 7 elements. The 3 elements of exercise. So it comes to the meditation, which many people find difficult to sit, without doing anything and just meditating on the divine. But the results are astounding. That is like the mother of all the methods. If we can learn meditation, we would have learned everything else. So that is the important point about meditation, which we urge everyone to do for at least 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes in the evening. So 20 minutes meditation to begin with. We can take it to 30 minutes in the next enhancement. And finally we can take it to 1 hour, which is recommended for us. So what do we meditate on? So we took shelter of Bhagavad Gita, which is supposed to be the life manual, which is supposed to be the nuggets of all the wisdom. And it is appearing absolutely the same when we explore the different chapters. So today we have chapter 6, which is called Dhyan Yog through meditation. First chapter, Arjun Vishad Yog, lamentation by Arjun about the consequences of the war. Look, we are reading from Bhagavad Gita, the song of God, in which God has taken the form of Shri Krishna, and he is instructing another divine personality called Arjun. But Arjun is not acting like a divine personality, he is acting like one of us. So he is representing us and he is asking all the questions which arise in our mind, and Shri Krishna is answering all these, which becomes the manual for us. So second chapter, Sankhya Yoga, the yog through analytical study of the spirituality. Third chapter, Karma Yoga, yoga of action. Fourth chapter, Gyan Karma Sannyāsī Yoga, yoga of knowledge. Fifth chapter, Karma Sannyāsī Yoga, yoga of renunciation. And sixth chapter, Dhyan Yoga, which is what we will do today, the yoga through meditation. So what do we meditate on? We meditate on the divine. And what is divine for us? Divine for me, for example, is Shri Krishna. But all other aspects of God, I have equal respect. Whether you call God as God, Allah, Khuda, Sat Sri Akal, different names. Ahur Mazda, Vishnu, Ganesh, Shiv, Durga, Kali, Radha, different names of God are there. Whichever God we have understood to some extent, we know that is the supreme repository of energy. We meditate on that and invoke blessings to make the most of our life. That is the Formula 44 meditational program. So today, when we look at the first slok of this chapter, which has got 47 verses, first chapter also, I think 47 verses, second chapter 72, third chapter 42 if I recall, fourth chapter 43, fifth chapter 29 verses, and sixth chapter 47 verses. So the first slok, anāśhritaḥ karma-phalaṁ kāryaṁ karma karoti sa sannyāsī sa yogī cha na niragnir na chākriyaḥ. Wonderful shlok. It says that who is the real renunciator? Is it the one who performs the Agnihotra yajnas, the one who puts commodities in the fire and keeps chanting? That is called fire sacrifice, Agnihotras. So, or somebody who has renunciated the physical aspect of the material creation. Sri Krishna says no. Anāśhritaḥ karma-phalaṁ kāryaṁ karma karoti. Those yogis who have remained detached from the results of their efforts, they have so much of faith that God is acting. Let me just concentrate on my work. Such a person is called anāśhritaḥ. He is unattached to the results, to the fruits. He is only concerned that he has a role to play, whether he is doing it as much as good or not. Sri Krishna says such a person is the real yogi, not the one who is doing the fire sacrifices or who has become, inactive in the material sense. So we are trying to learn the chapter through the first and the last verse. So let us look at the last verse. Yoginām api sarveṣhāṁ mad-gatenāntar-ātmanā śhrāddhāvān labteyo mām sa yuktatamo mataḥ. So the last verse is also telling that among all the yogis, who is the greatest yogi? Whose mind is absorbed in the Lord. Such a person constantly remembers the Lord and he goes about his life so smoothly and efficiently. So very simple, and in between there are so many beautiful mantras and shlokas in this chapter which we all know. For example, uddared-ātmanā-ātmanam na ātmanam avasadayet atmaiva yatmani bandhuratmaiva ripuratmanah. The mind is the greatest enemy, but the mind is also the greatest friend. It depends on how we elevate ourselves. So Shri Krishna says, elevate your soul to reach the height of success. Otherwise, we can hit the nadir of failure if we are not in control of our mind, if we let mind run berserk. So mind is also the enemy and mind is also the friend. And so many other verses. For example, when Arjun is asking Shri Krishna, you are asking me to control the mind, but how to do it? Chanchalam hi mana Krishna pramathi balvadridam tasyaham nigraham manya vayo riva sudushkaram. It is like stopping the wind. Oh Krishna, you are asking me to control the mind. How is it possible? So how the Lord responds? Ashanshayam mahabaho manodurnigraham chalam abhyase natu kaunteya vairāgyena ca grihyate. Do abhyas and vairagya. These are the two tools Sri Krishna is advising to Arjun, that I agree with you fully that it is so difficult to control the mind. Great yogis also have problem in controlling the mind. So where is the position of an ordinary mortal? But it is possible to start controlling the mind through abhyas, practice. Let us do 0.1% improvement today, tomorrow, and slowly in 10 days we have an improvement of 1%. So with slow progress, baby steps, we can do the practice of attaching the mind to the divine and achieving great results. And the second is detachment. We have to practice detachment. We can't just keep getting attached to every material object and every material personality that we come across. If we do that, our energy will be disseminated in different directions and yoga will not be possible. Yoga means union with divine. That is the goal of the soul, and that is what will take us to the highest bliss and peace. That is the theme for the meditation today, taken from the pages of Bhagavad Gita, the Song of God, with summary from Swami Mukundanand, a great scholar of Vedic literature. Also in material sense, he has studied at IIT, he has studied in IIM, so very accomplished both in material terms and spiritual. Sky is the limit. He has been preaching for the last 40 years all over the world. So let us make the most till the time we have the breath in our body. Who knows what will happen next? Take care and see you in the next video.